Let's do some mining. The chasm, for those who don't know, is really good for mining ores, specifically crystal ores, and in this video you'll be able to gather a total of roughly 120 odd crystals, depending on your luck, because it is kind of luck based if you get a 3-drop or a 2-drop, because that is actually how many you get baseline from each crystal ore in the chasm is 2 per ore, instead of in the open world where it's 1, in the chasm you get 2, so that's why this is a very lucrative farm. Now here's the big map of all the paths. Now you can pause it and have a look at it, and if you know where the locations are, you can go and find it yourself if you feel comfortable doing that, but I'm just going to be going from path 1 to 2 to 3, showing you guys the route and how I do it. Also with a little bit of a bonus area where you can get a lot of crystals very easily near the end. For the first path, once you get to this waypoint, you're going to want to jump directly off the wooden platform, straight down to the bottom to see the 3 shining crystals here, and all the crystals in this route are easy to spot because they are all blue shining crystals in the darkness of the chasm. Once you collect these 3, you're going to move a bit forward and around this little kind of mountain to the left of you, just going around it till you get to the other side. Once you get here, the crystals are going to kind of be hidden next to rocks and next to wooden crates and underneath like a wooden bridge thing. Just kind of look around for, again, the shining blue crystals. Once you collect all these crystals, you're just going to head pretty much due east and look for this little wooden staircase off in the distance. Once you find the staircase, just keep going east and you'll see some crystals shining in the distance, and then go pick them up. After you've picked up these crystals though, you're going to go directly south, but there's going to be a few mountains in the way, so you're just going to have to kind of maneuver around the mountains, but still directly south. And as per usual, the crystals are shining blue and bright in the darkness. And once you've collected these crystals, that's the end of path 1. Now on to path 2. Now for this next path, you're going to go to the waypoint and then jump directly off again all the way down to the bottom where the waterfall is. And to the left of the waterfall, you'll see a cave. Now, if you don't see a cave, you're going to have to go and explore the underground waterway from its actual entrance, which is at the eastern side of the northern part of the chasm. Explore that and look for some crevices and stuff, but moving on to the actual path, you're going to take the right entrance first, going into the left on the map, I guess, cave, but right for us because we're moving forward, whatever. And you're going to go all the way to the back, and you'll see a purple crystal door, those things that you see around in the chasm. If it's opened, congratulations, you've done the puzzle. If it's not open, then you're just going to have to level up your flashlight to a certain level and then use your flashlight on the door. Puzzle solved. Go in the room and you'll see a bunch of crystals, jade, iron ore, a bunch of just mining stuff. Pick it up and that's yours, pretty much. Once you're done with this cave, it's a lot of backtracking back to pretty much where the paths split. I'm just going to speed this footage up because this is a pretty long run. This time we take the path that we didn't take last time, going into the cave on the right of the map, but technically our left from when we entered. It's a bit of a confusing debacle of what to say, but anyway, look down on the cliff and you'll see a bunch of crystal just shining in the distance. And there is another 5 crystals. Pick those up and that's the end of path 2. Moving on to path 3, you got to go to the waypoint as per usual, jump out of the hole in front of you and do an instant 180, and then you'll see 4 crystals sitting by a rocky wall. You're going to want to pick those up. Now after you pick those up, I like to teleport back to the waypoint that we were just at to make it easier to get to the next area, but you can just as easily run there. But teleport back to the top area and then glide to the other side of this like purple ruin area. Once you get to this little kind of rocky pillar, you'll see 3 crystals in the distance. You're going to want to pick those up as well. And once you pick those up, just pretty much kind of go like northwest down this path and follow this path for a fair while. Once you see this little like light up pillar, turn right and you'll find 3 more crystals. And then continue following the path. Once you see the fishing pond, across the little water you'll see 2 more crystals. These just getting along the way. These aren't 2 that I would normally farm. And after you pick these 2 up, you're gonna just want to head directly south and jump into the massive ravine essentially. You can go to the waypoint, that is where the next batch is, but you can also just as easily jump down into the ravine. It's quite a lengthy fall, try not to die. And once you're here, just kind of follow the stream down and you'll see 3 crystals just chilling next to the water. And once you've picked these 3 up, just head directly south for a fair while. And what we're looking for here is just another one little waterfall where you'll see the last 4 crystals for this path. Pick these 4 up and that is the end of the 3rd path. And now for the little bonus, go to the waypoint where the worm boss is and you're going to head directly west essentially, following the red line. Once you get here, you'll see 5 crystals. You're going to want to pick these up and that is a little extra bonus that's super simple and you get massive value. Thank you guys so much for watching, hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in the next video, peace out.